All right, so welcome back to another video and another live stream. Once again, this is one of those things where I am converting some videos from camcorder to computer, so I figure while I'm doing that, why not do a live stream? Since it'll take a while to move all that footage. So, again, not much for a topic, just relaxing and seeing what happens next. So, there you go. Again, wasn't planned or anything, out of the blue. Hey, John, Zero Cool, how you doing, man? How's it going? Samuel, Jackie, Gonzalo, hello, everyone. Jonathan, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Hope everyone's doing okay and having a nice Thursday, nice week. Hey there, Jonathan, DJ, Jeremy. Hi there. All of Mars. Not sure if I've seen you on here before, but nice to meet you. Uh, Blue Beetle was worse, Jackie. Hey, Apollo. The Conjuring. I mean, I don't mind the first two movies. That's pretty much it. Jedizilla, hello there. Cole, hello there. Um, Requiem for a Dream, Cole is the one I would choose. Hey, Michael Escobar. It's been a while since I've seen you, man. Hope you're doing well, man. No problem, Joseph. Thank you for the request. Oh, that's cool, John. Definitely look forward to those. Good luck with your videos. Will Ferrell #1, hello there. Alter Ego, hello there. I'll go with Requiem for a Dream, although I do like The Wrestler. Killers of Flower Moon, haven't seen it. Did anyone request Five Nights at Freddy's? Nope, no one has requested it. Killers of Flower Moon is like 3.5 hours long. I'm not seeing it in a theater. Expendables 4 is worse, Jackie. No one has requested Five Nights at Freddy's, so if no one requests it, then I'm not seeing it. Because I'm busy with other stuff and other requests that people have paid for. So those are going to come first. Hey there, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going okay with you, Bobby. 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 Bobby Reynolds. Bobby. Now do you care, Bobby? Now do you care? Hey, Broad Stipe. No, The Fan with Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes. That's what it was a reference to. Favorite movie that takes place mostly in a hospital? I mean, I don't know. I like Halloween 2. Upcoming remake of Magic. I know nothing about it. Slayer, Anthrax. I don't remember their songs, so I don't know. I didn't listen to much of them growing up. Marcus, hello there. Do I watch Stretched Up and Jeremy Johns? No, I do not. Hey there, Peter Freakout. My third favorite John Carpenter film? I don't know. That's tough. The Thing is up there. Betrothed China's up there. Solemn Prison 13's up there. The Black Phone, I liked it. I liked The Black Phone. Cobra, Cliffhanger, Cobra. But I love Cliffhanger as well. Do I hate Jeremy Johns? No, I'm just indifferent. Brian Sanchez, hello there. No problem, Broad Stipe. No problem. Thanks for stopping by, even if for a few minutes. That's cool. Aragorn, hello there. DJ Mexicano, hello there. Mexicano. That's cool, Bobby. Favorite type of rock music? I just like all kinds of rock music. I mean, my favorite band's AC/DC. Apollo, I would choose Halloween too. Favorite favorite roles, film of John Goodman, Arachnophobia, The Big Lebowski. Probably The Big Lebowski and then Arachnophobia. Favorite Scorsese film? Goodfellas. Although I really do like The Wolf of Wall Street as well. And I like Casino. And sorry about the throat. Well, Teach Their Own, Jackie. I think Expendables 4 was a piece of trash, piece of fucking garbage, but that's my opinion. Journey, I remember not minding Journey, the music. Favorite Michael Myers death? H2O, decapitation. To me, it is Michael Myers. In my light of thinking it is. Recap the decap. So definitely that. Do you like Foreigner? They're fine. Favorite Harrison Ford roles? Indiana Jones in the first four. Will you see physical media in 10 years? I think uh, online. People, it'll be these Vinegar Syndrome, Stream Factory type of stuff, but just probably out of Walmart and totally online on Amazon. They'll sell physical media on Amazon. Hey, Toby. Halloween 5, I think, is worst. Worst Jason kill? I don't know what the worst Jason kill would be. Uh, Black Panther's worst Jackie. Jackie Chan's The Foreigner is better, but I'm not a fan of it. Oh, that's cool, Bobby. Hey, True Fire Pink Guy. Hope you're doing well, man. Worst movie, Jackie Jill. Marcus. Favorite Kickboxer sequel? None of them, because I think all the Kickboxer sequels suck. So none of them. John Carter's going to be on the Tonight Show. Well, I don't watch the Tonight Show because I think it sucks. So it doesn't matter to me. Why? To see more of a grumpy asshole again? Nah, I'm good. I can pass. Toby and Tucker, hello there. Argyle Trail, I don't know what the hell that is. Mr. Cool, I'm more of a Stallone fan, so you know I'm going to answer Stallone. Best of the best franchise? Yeah, I like the first three. Second one's my favorite. Not big on the fourth one. Favorite character in Deep Star 6? Wow, that's a deep cut. Miguel Ferrer's character is the most interesting. ATL Riding, I don't even know what that is, Bobby. Kevin, hello there. Malone, I don't remember a thing about Malone with Burt Reynolds. Alter Ego Terror Tunes is worse. Should Rob Zombie direct a Batman film? What do you think, Cole? What do you think? I think you could answer that question your own. You don't need me to answer that question. Like some of these questions, like you guys already know the answer to it. Junker, I don't know. Maybe he's always been a grumpy asshole. I don't know. I'm not his manager. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know. Your favorite movie franchise that has no bad movie? Um, there is none. Not anymore. Dirty Dancing. It's all right. It's an all right movie. Dirty Dancing. Roz, I'm just going to say, yeah, pretty much True Fire Pink Guy. That's what it would be. Favorite Patrick Swayze non-action film? Ghost. That would be Ghost. John Stamos or Tony Danza. I mean, I don't know. I think most people would be like, who the hell are those two people? Do you have the Blob 4K? I do not have the Blob 4K. I guess I choose Tony Danza, I guess. Never met Bruce Campbell, so I don't know alter ego. Go meet him and find out. Bowling lead last night? I don't know what you mean, Toby. Samuel, Outland. Hey there, Jesse. Favorite musical? I don't really have a favorite musical. I guess Little Shop of Horrors. Favorite Catherine Bigelow movie? I'll go with The Hurt Locker. Horror films, I mean, I would argue Lethal Weapon 4. It's not as bad as I thought it was, but it's not a great movie. Lord Draugr, hello there. Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel, I'll go with Peter Gabriel. No, that's cool, Peter Freakout. Zero Dark 30, not my cup of tea. Jackie, Alien 3, but you already know the answer to that. Cujo fans, the new 4K is only 12 on Amazon. That's cool. I like Cujo. I don't need a 4K of it, but that's cool. $12 on Amazon tonight. It just came out Tuesday. Wow, interesting. Cole, nope, no one. Did anyone request Five Nights at Freddy's and sent you a copy? Nope, that has not happened. No. Oh, okay. Toby, that's too bad to hear. Oh, you don't get the Blob 4K? Nah, I have the Blu-ray. Not paying 30, $40 just for what? A little bit better or the same picture quality? Nah. Yep, I finished The Last of Us. Just have to upload it. It'll be 19 parts. I like the game. I like it more playing it again. But I would say I like it more the second time around playing it. So I do like the game. Daily Games Ryan McDowell doesn't sound familiar. Cole, probably Seed of Chucky's worse. I would say that's worse. So I'm playing Last of Us. It's fun. Yeah, there's some stuff I don't like about it, but playing it again, I did enjoy it more this time. How do you screw up an Exorcist movie? I guess he never saw the second one, Peter Freak Out. Guess John Carver never watched Exorcist 2. If he's going to ask that question, there's a lot of crappy Exorcist films. So there's a lot of ways you could screw it up. Guess he hasn't seen a lot of them. Jeremy Johns said the Nightmare on Elm Street remake was better than the original. Heavily disagree with him on that. Sims, I never played The Sims. Hobbit, Enter the Public Domain. I don't. How would I know? Yes, Believer was worse than Pray for the Devil. Yes. Hey there, Neopunk. You curious about Pope's Exorcist? Yeah, it's worth a watch. It was a fun one. I liked it. True Fire. I don't know which is worse between those two. I don't know. It depends. True Fire. I don't know which is worse. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat. Counting Crows, I don't know any other songs. A remake you enjoy more than the original, The Blob from 1988, and The Hills of Eyes. Yeah, Dolph. He's been in a couple horror movies. Don't Kill It was one. The Minion was one. Um, that was a couple of zombie movies. Battle of the Damned was pretty decent. The other one he did was pretty awful. I reviewed Devil. I didn't care for it. Well, I don't know. I was kind of no. I did a commentary. I didn't review. I did a commentary. I'm kind of in between. The more I think about it, I don't listen to Taylor Swift songs, so I don't care. Yes, I do like Hellbound with Chuck Norris. The Sally does not have a Blu-ray. It's only on DVD and a 3-pack with Forced Vengeance and The Hitman. Travis Baker, performance-wise, RoboCop, he has more to do. What music do you like? Rock, 80s rock, 90s rock. Listen more to soundtracks. AC/DC is my favorite band, but I like Metallica, I like Linkin Park, I like Aerosmith. Um, yeah. But a lot of soundtracks, Rocky IV soundtrack, among others. Stuff I grew up with. Neo, I'm not a death metal guy, no. I laugh more at it. I need to understand what you're saying. Maybe that would help a lot. And me enjoying the song if I understand what the fuck you're saying. It's a like what? Um, Hellraiser 2 is my favorite Hellraiser film, True Fire. Closest Van Damme ever did to a horror movie. He played a serial killer and replicant. It's probably the closest. Zaxby's, I don't know what that is. Grunge, it depends. I don't listen to them a lot though. Death Warrant, not really any horror in Death Warrant. It's just a prison movie. Richard Roundtree, rest in peace. Good actor. Sad that he passed away. And Jim Brown didn't pass away not too long ago either. So it's too bad. Jim Brown and Richard Roundtree has passed away. It's too bad. You challenge Corey from Slipknot? Probably. What do you think about vegans? I don't care. I'm not one of them. If they leave me alone, that's fine. Favorite Van Damme non-action film? I mean, most of the films he did was action films. I mean, or had some action in it. I guess JCVD. Mini Manson, I don't know what Mini Manson is. Time Machine 1960, I like it. Good movie. Jackie Elm Street 4 is my favorite of those. Confidence, I've never heard of the movie. Hero of the Terror, I mean, I would call it more of a thriller, but I guess you could have horror elements in it. Shaft 2000, it's so-so. EM, hello there. Has Van Damme ever done a non-action film? I mean, yeah, what was that one where the workers at the office go to Welcome to the Jungle? and he's the guy trying to motivate these office workers that go to the jungle. That was a comedy. Didn't care for the film, but he was good in it. JCVD, I wouldn't call an action movie, so I'll say that one. I don't know who Minnie Manson is. No, Marilyn Manson. I like some of his music. I don't know about the allegations. In Hell, I like that one with Van Damme. Favorite song from the Guru Dolls? I don't know. I like Iris. I like I'm Awake Now. Hellsing movies? No, I haven't seen them. Do I like Silent Rage? Yes, I do like Silent Rage. Hey, Stretch Burno, hello there. I don't really celebrate Halloween. I don't really celebrate much holidays. I just don't give a shit. I really don't. Is Shawshank Redemption your favorite prison film? Probably. Hey, movie reviewer next door. Hope you're doing well. Hello there. Sorry, just reading the chat. People just naming their Guru's doll songs. Prison with Vito. I like the movie. You want gonna watch some Carpenter movies on Halloween this year? No. You can give a shit about Christmas then? Not really. Haven't for a while. Lock Up. Yeah, I do like Lock Up. Well, that's cool. I like Accident Man too as well. Do I like Nathan's hot dogs? No, never had Nathan's hot dogs. So, Cole, I'll choose Jennifer Tilly. Justin W. No, my head didn't explode, although it was close to it during the sniper session. It was a pretty annoying session though. So, do I watch UFC? No, I don't. Do you watch The Crow during Halloween? No, I don't. Short Eyes? Never heard of Short Eyes. Don't give a shit about the Halloween TV show. The last time I heard of it is the video I did about it. Don't give a fuck about new Hellboy. The worst run you ever did goes was 2016. I have no idea. I don't really watch my videos, so I don't remember. Fair Westerns, Young Guns, and Tombstone. Marilyn Manson songs I like. Um, Put a Spell on You. Beautiful People. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Hey, old Curly Jaws. Hope you're doing well, man. Anastasia, hello there. I haven't seen you on here. I've seen the last couple of comments. Thanks. It's just me just talking. But thanks. Hope you're doing well. Hey there, Preminator. Imagine if you made Dawn or Day of the Dead with the Last of Us engine. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be nice to see. Smashing Pumpkins. I don't remember any of their songs, to be honest. If you could swap around directors that worked with Arnold and Sly, James Cameron with Stallone, and Rennie Harlan with Arnold. Fuck the whole movie of Megan. It's a piece of shit. Favorite Western non-action movie? Are most Westerns action? I guess you mean Western comedies? Or do you mean like Western horror? I mean, you gotta be more specific, Samuel. Favorite Eastwood films? Magnum Force is my favorite. I do like The Rookie. Arcade Watch Miami Connection. That's cool. Yeah, they did a Pet Cemetery Bloodlines movie. I didn't see it. Hi there, Manny. Yeah, I don't get the praise from Megan, but to each their own. For people who liked it, it's not for me. Western horror. I mean, yeah, there's Western horror movies out there. Like Ghost Town from 1988. That's a pretty decent one. Rennie Harlan doing The Strangers. I hope he's getting a good paycheck because I don't give a rat's ass about The Strangers. Uh, and Mises Blue. I've never heard of it. There's scene in the thing. Probably the defibrillator scene. Just Bride of Chucky, realizing how fucking goofy and stupid it is and annoying it is, and Jennifer Titties in it is annoying in it. And the acting of the leads suck. Worst scene in Megan, the dancing scene for TikTokers. Bone Tomahawk, wasn't big on it. The creator Chucky, he has no talent, so I don't care what he says. Maybe he sucked a lot of dick to get where he went. Rennie Harlan, Hercules one, I didn't see that because it looked like dog shit. Looked like dog shit. I think Bride of Chucky sucks. Riverdale, never saw Riverdale. John Carver's Vampire. Yeah, John Carver's Vampires would be a modern Western horror. Marcus, I don't know which Pixar movies I have reviewed. Rapid Fire is a really good one. Legacy of Rage, I don't remember anything about. Mr. Cool, I'll choose Warren Beatty. Hey there, Caleb. Hey there, Drew. John Carver's Vampire, Neopunk. No, I would say Bride of Chucky's even better than Megan. Megan sucks. Has no redeeming values, in my opinion. Megan has no redeeming values. I have no idea what the fuck. If people like the film, that's fine. I just do not get what people see in them. Ravenous, I do like Ravenous. Very interesting musical score in that as well. Do 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 do. Was it Guy Pearce in the film? I didn't watch much of Seinfeld, so I don't know. Body Bags, mediocre anthology. Samuel, I would choose Blade. I don't have PS5, so I don't care about the new Mortal Kombat because I wouldn't play it anyway. 2023 has been a horrible year, but I've said that like 20 times throughout the. Broad type, who knows? Maybe one day. The Last of Us game, yeah, I like it. There's parts I don't like. I don't like the swimming. I don't like the. How come what? I don't have a PS5 because the PS5 is fucking expensive. I don't have that much money in my back pocket to just buy a PS5. Five Nights at Freddy's, I mean, why do you say it's a failure? Why? What's going on? Caleb, I would go with Ants. Other side of the box, never heard of it. You enjoyed the Scooby review? Thank you. The game, I like The Last of Us. I said there's parts that I don't like the swimming and the sniper level. The swimming is awkward controls. The sniper level is annoying as hell. There's a few other parts I don't like, but I do like the game more second time around, so I do like it. The Last of Us game. And that's been finished. It just needs to be uploaded. It'll be in 19 parts. Mortal Kombat 1 is what I'm talking about, not The Last of Us. Because I do not have a PS5, so how would I play the game in the first place? Osmosis? It's on systems I do not own, so how would I even play the game in the first place? Goosebumps books, I barely read any. Doc Jones, hello there. Cutting Class, pretty lame movie. The Beekeeper, yeah, gave the entire movie away in the trailer. Fear and Mark Wahlberg, yeah, I like the film. Have you seen gameplay for MK1? No, because I don't have a PS5, so what's the point of watching it? I don't care to. Did you get a request for Five Nights at Freddy's? No, I did not. Do you like Silver Bullet? Yes, I do like that movie. Wish in November, why would I see it? No, I like the whole trailer of the Beekeeper, but they did give away the entire movie in the trailer. Well, I mean, I don't really care. Just another fighting game, and I'm not really a gun-ho fighting game anyway enthusiast. I don't really play much fighting games anyway. I'm not a fighting game guy. I like Street Fighter 2 back in the day. That's pretty much it, but I'm not a fighting game guy. Ariana DeBose, I don't know who the hell that is. Do you ever go to a concert? No, I'm not interested in it. Bunch of sweaty people standing next to me. No thanks. Darmel Spider, hello there. Nah, no problem, man. Are you a Nine Inch Nails fan? Sure. Yeah, I don't. I like the band. Yeah, this is a sure dip it sent. Yeah, long ago. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yep. Jeff Wincott films, Mission of Justice, Last Man Standing, and those are definitely two to check out. Yeah, check out Mission of Justice and Last Man Standing. I reviewed Barbie, Dr. Jones 92. I reviewed it on the channel. Is Stallone doing some streaming shows? Last I heard, he was doing that reality show. And now there's talks he'll do Samaritan too, because like people give a fuck about a sequel to that movie. Video Master, I don't think that's the case. But I'm not a fighting game guy anyway, so it wouldn't matter anyway. I'm not a fighting game guy, so I don't really care. Not a fighting game guy. Street Fighter 2 back in the day, sure, that's pretty much it. I'm not a fighting game fan. Uh, Marco, you can do anything you want. Be my guest. It's a free country. Retaliation Studios. Oh, thank you, Bobby. You've always been kind, man. Thank you so much. What's your thoughts on a short film called The Horse in Motion? The first movie ever made came out in 1878. I've never heard of it. I never heard of the film. I did not know it existed. Is that the one that was referenced in Nope? If so, I mean, there's not much to it. It's just a horse in motion, hence the title. So there's not really much to talk about other than its history is more noteworthy than its movie. So if that's the one that was referenced in Nope, then it's just a horse. But the fact that anything was made in 1878 is pretty crazy. So with the lack of technology they had at the time, so it's cool. Hey there, Victor. Okay, that is the one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate its historical value. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sports teams. I haven't really played much sports teams. I could probably enjoy NBA Jam. Uh, Samaritan is the Sylvester Stallone superhero movie where he teams up with a little kid. I thought the movie wasn't that good anyway, so. Well, Drew reviews Stallone wants to be in the hip crowd. He's always been that way. That's why Expendables 3 wanted to be a wannabe Fast and Furious film. That's why he joined Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and 3. He wants to remain in the public eye, especially when he went on to do these direct-to-video films. And now it's like, hey, I want to do Demolition Man 2. Hey, I want to do Samaritan 2. Hey, I did a Steep Plan 2 and 3. I mean, I would rather him go out and do like a crazy movie like Mandy, like it's like the stuff Nicolas Cage does. Like if Stallone had done movies like Color Out of Space and Mandy and Willy's Wonderland, if you see Stallone doing a film like Willy's Wonderland, that would be fun, that would be entertaining, but he doesn't see himself that way. Not at all. He wants to play it safe. He wants to play it secure in his eyes. And Sally, that go back to Rambo, go back to Rocky. Sally's been his downfall lately. Yeah, go back to Rhinestone too. Oh, I live again one. Thank you, man. Thank you for your kindness, man. Always been cool. Here's a fun versus question: Halloween or Friday 13th? I enjoy both, but I give Halloween 78. That's easy. Halloween. Friday the 13th is a mediocre film. It's an okay mediocre film. Halloween is superior in every fashion. It's superior in direction. Both have good music, but Halloween's superior. It has a better cast, has a better killer, has a better finale. Halloween is easily the winner in that. Friday 13th is an okay movie, but if I did a ranking of Friday 13th films, it'd be near the bottom. Not at the bottom, that's part 8, but near the bottom. Yeah, mediocre is like, it's okay. It's all right. And okay mediocre means it's all right. Meh, it's okay. I could watch it and not get mad. But without the kills and without the music, Friday 13 would not be anything, in my opinion. I think part 2 is better. I think 3 is better. I think 4 is better. I think 5 is better. Well, I'll probably say 5 is better. I like 6 better. I like 7 better. I like Jason Goes to Hell 10 times better than the first one. 10 times better. I think Jason Goes to Hell is a 10 times better movie. It's better directed. It's better acted. There's a better killer. There's better gore. Has a more satisfying ending than some 80-year-old woman that pops out of the middle of fucking nowhere that is a mystery that's bullshit because he can't even solve the mystery because there's no fucking mystery to solve because the fucking suspect comes in the last 5 fucking minutes of the fucking movie, so it's not even much of a fucking mystery, so it's a bullshit fucking mystery. It's a tool and bullshit of a mystery. It's such horrible as a mystery. It is a shitty mystery because there's no mystery to solve. Because you can't solve a fucking mystery when the goddamn suspect comes in 5 minutes before the movie ends. And then I'm supposed to buy that an 80-year-old woman, some 80-year-old woman who could barely lift a bag of flour, is able to lift a motherfucker, Bing Crosby's nephew, whatever, onto a fucking door and have 85 arrows in him and take a woman and throw her through a window like it was weighing a bed of potatoes. And all of a sudden, she's as strong as John Rambo. I don't buy it. It's grandma. I don't buy grandma being this badass killer. I like Friday the 13th, but I don't think it's the fucking bee's knees like Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Nightmare on Elm Street originals. It's an okay film, but it's fucking overrated. Jason Goes to Hell I find 10 times better. I find many of the sequels 10 times better. I find My Bloody Valentine a lot better. I find April Fool's Day a lot better. That's just my take on it. So Halloween for the win, easily up, down, center. But yeah. And thank you, Caleb. I appreciate it. Hey, Matt and everyone, I hope you guys are having a fantastic night. What are your thoughts on the bands Tool, Smashing Pumpkins, and PJ? I don't know who PJ is. I don't know if it's related to Winnie the Pooh. Is it Pooh Jr.? Is it Winnie the Pooh's son, Pooh Jr.? So I don't know. Whoops, sorry. I don't know. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You're the only. Not many people. A lot of people love the film, but yeah, Smashing Pumpkins and Tool. I have to revisit their songs to really get much of a handle as how I feel about the band, because I haven't heard those songs in a while. Smashing Pumpkins, didn't they do "The End Is the Beginning of the End"? And the beginning is the end is the beginning. Is that? And then the music that was in the trailer for Watchmen. I like those. But I have to revisit their album greatest hits to really get a better answer for you on that. Riley O'Brien, treat, motherfucker. I did a commentary on Resurrection again. I mean, there was a request. I hate the first 15 minutes of that film, but I actually enjoy the rest of that movie. Busta Rhymes, I don't give a fuck. I love Busta Rhymes. Thank you, Lord Drider. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Which sequel do you think was better, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 or Doctor Sleep? Chainsaw 2. I don't mind Doctor Sleep, but then I found out that I don't really care to rewatch it again, which is funny because I bought the Blu-ray, but it's just been sitting there. And I'm kind of watching it. I'm like, I'll watch something else. Not because I think it's a bad movie, because I liked it the first time I watched it, but I never really feel a need to watch it again. Chainsaw Massacre 2, I could watch and go, I love Dennis Hopper, Caroline Williams. I'm the Lord of the Harvest. What is that? Some new health food group? Bill Moseley is crazy. I heard that streaming. What is that? The Rambo 3 soundtrack? I like the music. I like the gore by Tom Savini. Dennis Hopper's a lot of fun. I wish the ending was a bit different, but I do enjoy Chainsaw Massacre 2. That was actually the first Chainsaw Massacre film I saw. And also, it's a shorter film. Doctor Sleep's like 2.5, 3 hours long. So I can watch Chainsaw Massacre 2 twice in the same amount of time. So I would go with Chainsaw 2. And thanks, I lived in one. Wow, thank you, man. Sorry, I'm getting to these because these will YouTube will make these disappear. I don't want people to be ripped off. That's right, treat, motherfucker. I love Busta Rhymes, my favorite character in that movie. Hey there, Michael. Okay, bro, thanks for answering the first verses. How about Elm Street 2, Friday the 30th Part 5? Elm Street 2. I don't mind Friday the 30th Part 5, but Elm Street 2. Well, first off, even before the whole gay mentality subtext, I still like the film. I like Jesse. I like the actor who portrayed him. I like Lisa. She reminded me of Meryl Streep. She always looked like Meryl Streep to me. Kim Myers. Freddie's really good in it. You've got the body, and I've got the brain. I never thought it was funny that Freddie was fucking up people at that party. I thought this motherfucker is small. He's a Wolverine. He's apeshit crazy with about a couple doses of. Thank you, Michael. I'll get to that as soon as I can, man. Thank you. Uh, he's a small ass Wolverine psycho that maybe got some cocaine and is going to kill some motherfuckers, gutting people. The music is my favorite score in an Elm Street film. I think Christopher Young did a wonderful job. I could do without the crazy parakeet bullshit. I could do without the weird dog with a human face because I don't think the effect was that good. So there's some nitpicks I have here and there, but I do like Elm Street 2. I don't like the ending because there's never a sequel, so it just ends on a sequel bait cliffhanger. I don't like the ending to that. So there's issues I have with it. I don't mind Friday 30 Part 5, but I like Elm Street 2 more. I think it's a better made movie, to be honest. That's just me, though. Riley O'Brien, I would definitely go with the Busta Rhymes because I love Busta Rhymes. I like Halloween Resurrection. I watched that again. I'll say it again. I like Halloween Resurrection. Not the first 15 minutes. Fuck that shit. But the rest of it, I don't see what's so bad about the. From the 15-minute mark to the end of it, I don't see what's so bad about the film. I really do not. Because I did a commentary. I watched it again. I would say if it wasn't for the first 15 minutes, I would say it's better than H2O, but H2O has the good core. I don't like the first 15 minutes, but the rest of it's actually not that bad when you watch it again. It really isn't. The lighting is better than in H2O. The characters, they have some of their fun quirks to it. It feels more like a slasher film. There's a bigger body count. There's a bit more creative kills. There's even a little bit of nudity in it. I think the webcam stuff is actually prominent because of streaming today. Now it'd be a YouTube stream. Hell Knight's the only good one. The Prowler, I would only put above Final Exam because it actually has good gore. Final Exam is a total piece of shit. The Prowler is pretty much a piece of shit other than the gore. And Hell Knight's a decent movie. Pretty decent film. So I like Hell Knight with Linda Blair. Fuck a little better than Exorcist Believer with Linda Blair. So I like Hell Knight. Prowler's dog shit except for gore. And Final Exam is total dog shit. So thank you, man. Trick or treat, motherfucker. It's Dangertainment. Busta Rhymes. I don't know if it's because I'm laughing at him, or I'm laughing with him. But like when he's talking to Michael Myers, and he's like, "I left the door in the back. So Dad, get the fuck out of Dodge. Get your ass out of there." I get so much entertainment now out of Busta Rhymes, man. I really do. I really do. It's just cut the first 15 minutes out. I love Busta Rhymes. He's fun. You act like I killed your motherfucking mother. Thank you, Bobby. If you and your friends go to the Big Brother house and play the game, will there be any anger at each other or be playing the game and having fun? Well, number one, I never saw Big Brother, but I know the concept. Number two, we be having fun because we get to hang out with each other finally. That's number one. And number two, we're getting paid. So that even more fun. To go there, get paid, and we actually get to meet each other. We'd be playing the game and having fun. And yes, I would say H2O is better than Resurrection because H2O has the core Laurie Strode battle, which makes the film worthwhile at its core. But if you look at the other side of it, H2O I find better than Resurrection. But if we're being honest, which has more kills? Resurrection. Which has better lighting? Resurrection. Which has better side characters? Resurrection. Which has better Michael Myers mask? Resurrection. The mask, today, Junior. The mask in Resurrection is actually really good. The mask, it's actually a really good mask. The webcam stuff makes it a bit more interesting story backdrop than just people at a prep school, and it's the 4 students. And yeah, there's more gore as well. There's more kills. There's titties. So that's when Resurrection is actually more of a slasher film. I like Ransom. I haven't seen The Faculty in a while, although I like it. So I don't know. I'd have to rewatch Faculty again. Well, to be honest, there are only like 2 kills in H2O, unless you count the very beginning. What if Busta Rhymes and Laurie Strode team up? I would love that, but that would never happen. That would be better than anything I saw in the new Halloween films. That's the thing. When I saw Halloween Resurrection, I always liked the last hour of the movie. My anger was always the first 15 minutes. But since, like, Aliens is one of my favorite films of all time, so Alien 3 pisses me off more emotionally. I like H2O and Halloween, but they're not in my top 100 favorite films. I like it. So, but I'm able to excuse and disregard the first 15 minutes and just skip it, just watch the other hour and change of Resurrection and enjoy it. Well, I mean, the Mask and Resurrection is actually really good. Resurrection is so much better than David Gordon Green's films. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. The best rapper turn actor? Well, Tupac, but he passed away too early. Marco, so what? I didn't notice it, and it's a mask. And I didn't, I mean, they're masks. They usually do stuff like that, and it worked well in the movie. I never even noticed it to be a bad thing. Hey, Retro Crypt. Well, a shitload of movies are money grabs, but some of them are entertaining. I mean, let's be honest, every Friday the 13th sequel is a money grab. So if we're complaining about money grabs for Halloween Resurrection, every Friday the 13th sequel is a money grab. So we'd have to say the same thing about them. Yes, Marco, I agree, and that's what I do. I delete the first 15 minutes and I think it's a prequel to H2O. That's how I watch it. And thus I like it. That's how I watch it. Exactly, Marco. That's exactly it. That's what I do. But David Gordon Green's films, there's no way to watch them to enjoy them for me. Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. I don't know. I'd have to think about. That would be a long answer. Halloween 3. I like Halloween 3. Biggie Smalls. I wasn't big on him. Narc. It was okay. San Francisco 49ers? I don't know. I don't watch football. Oh, whoops. I reviewed Rise of the Silver Surfer Neopunk. Oh, thank you, I Live DM1. You've been very kind, man. Thank you. Do you feel that mask problems in a show could be fixed with a defake using the mask from Halloween 2018? Yes, but no one's going to be willing to put that money to do it. No one's going to put the money and time to go into a film that nowadays not many people like anyway, because a lot of people do not like H2O. I liked H2O. Take care, broad stipe. I liked H2O. A lot of people do not like H2O nowadays. So they're not going to put the money in to do it. And if you don't have a lot of hardcore fans of H2O, so because you're not going to have a lot of hardcore fans of H2O, who's going to take the time to do it? And again, that gets into it. Who's going to take the time to do it? Because you have to go to each of the variety of scenes throughout the entire movie. No one's going to take the time to do it because I don't think anyone loves H2O that much who can do that. Well, you need to deface stuff a lot of time. And who out there who's talented enough is going to take the time to go through the entire movie H2O to do that? But if anyone ever does, I'd love to see it. But that ain't going to happen. But I would love to see it. Love to see it. But it ain't going to happen anytime soon. Hush, the 1998 movie? No, I didn't see it. I saw the horror film, which I liked, with the deaf mute lady. Nirvana fan, I don't mind some of their songs. I didn't watch much of Beast Wars. I don't think it would cost much to do that. Well, time is what I'm talking about, is time. And either you don't find someone to pay to do it, or they're like, fuck that, I'm not going to take that much time to go through the entire movie and defake. I mean, time is money. So who you don't get for that? That's the question. The Mask in Halloween 6, it was decent. General, I would choose Edgar Wright just for Shaun of the Dead. I don't watch my videos, so I don't have a favorite video of mine. Surprised they managed to make Robert England so intimidating. Nightmare on Elm Street. He seems like a fairly short guy in real life. Well, yes, it's the way you film the characters, the way you film the angles, and work the voice. And after the fact, rework the voice. Because if you just talk normally, they also alter the voice of the character. They lifted the score from Scream, yeah, because they had a guy do the score, and then the Weinsteins didn't like it, so they got the guy who scored Scream to do the score. Because the guy who did the score originally was John Ottman. But then the Weinsteins brought in Marco Beltrami, who worked on Scream, and redid a lot of the score. Because if you look at the Blu-ray, you could hear the music that John Ottman did, and it was not like Scream. But Scream made over $100 million, so the Weinsteins wanted to have H2O as close to Scream as possible. That's why you got Patrick Lussier to edit it. That's why you got ultimately Marco Beltrami brought in to score it. And of course, Dimension releasing it. Kevin Williamson to help write it or rewrite it. Do additional dialogue on it. I don't watch Dead Meat. I think that channel sucks. Fuck Dead Meat. I think that channel sucks. Oh, well, thank you, guys. You've been very kind. Thank you, man, so much. What if Busta Rhymes and Booker T did a movie together? What would be the plot of the movie? What would be the plot of the film? That'd be my question. Would it be face it off against Michael Myers again? There you go. Make that sequel. Tag Team Michael Myers. Did you did it, motherfucker? There we go. Can you dig it, Michael, you motherfucker? Yes, yes. No, no. I'd see that movie before watching another David Gordon Green horror film. I would. I really would. And PS4 Spider-Man's Doc Ock. Riley, I don't have Red Dead Redemption 2. Um, so I don't even have the game. So, and that's probably a long ass game. So I can't do that for like $5 or something, Riley, or something, whatever. But sorry, Lord Draugr. What do you think of PS4 Spider-Man's Doc Ock? I like the way it was written. Hey, Psycho Hobo, hope you're doing well. I like the way it was written. I thought it was interesting to have the detail that him and Peter Parker were friends and were heavily into doing tests, and that inadvertently Peter Parker helped build the arms that ultimately took over Doc Ock's mind to begin with, and the progression of seeing his friend succumb to the pressures of Norman Osborn and what he was doing, and how Norman Osborn was taking pretty much Doc Ock's job and his livelihood, especially since Doc Ock had some type of illness that was going to affect his brain, and that's why he was adamant to get this fixed. So they brought a nice bit of depth. They brought a nice bit of development. I liked the. I thought it was heartfelt the relationship between Peter Parker and Doc Ock in that game, which made the ending a bit more hit home stronger. So I thought they did a really good job with that character. So I liked it. Johnny, my favorite Josh Hartnett performance is The Faculty. I do remember that part of The Faculty. My favorite pie, Poontang pie. Debmy is the person that was on that In Search of Darkness, and like every other movie, he talked about it and just gave like a Wikipedia description of it, and sounded like a radio announcer. Hello there, this is a dead mate, and I'm talking to you guys about this movie, and just tell you the info that I found on Wikipedia. I'm like, I can do that too, and have. Ennio Morricone is way better, DV. Biggie Smalls, I haven't listened to enough of his songs, and the few I did, I'm like, didn't really feel anything. So I just haven't listened to as many songs of Biggie Smalls as others. Tony from Half the Movies, to be honest, I haven't seen much else of the guy's work, so I don't know. I don't watch his stuff, so I don't know. I can't tell you. Angry Birds, the movie I think was decent. Will Smith should retire from Jada Pinkett's thighs. Madhouse, never heard the song. Rate the quadrilogy of Aliens. The second one, the first one, the fourth one, then the third one. Any films like From Dusk Till Dawn, but different. Like, what do you mean? John Carpenter's Vampires. That's one. Day Shifter Jamie Foxx. That's another. John Carpenter's Vampires and Day Shift. Is Alien quadrilogy box set worth getting? Yeah, if you don't have the movies. Do I like Pumpkinhead? Yeah, I like Pumpkinhead. Do you pray? I don't pray at night. No. People already know what my favorite Aliens movie is. I think it's pretty easy to figure out. Hey, thank you, Caleb. Thoughts on the movies? The Three Amigos. The Three Amigos. It's okay. Spies Like Us. Remember having fun with it. Monty Python's Life of Brian. Not a Monty Python guy. Not a Monty Python guy. Like I said, Spies Like Us, I like the most of the three. Three Amigos, it's so. And Life of Brian, again, not really a Monty Python fan. Scratch, I would choose Blank Man. Next Generation, dog shit movie. Some people think Brad Dourif should voice Chucky until he dies. No, I don't agree with that. Who I like more as an actor? Al Pacino. What horror movies are you planning to see for Halloween? None. I have no plans for Halloween. Alien Resurrection is still a technically worse movie than Alien 3. I don't know if I can agree with that. Has anyone requested? No, Lord Droger, no one has. Neopunk, I would choose Edward Scissorhands. Jasha, hello there. Fair Pacino comedy. I can't think of any Pacino comedies off the top of my head, honestly. Did Al Pacino do comedies? I'm not, and Jackie Jill's not a comedy because it's not funny. Retro Crypt, I'm not going to answer those type of questions. Thanks, though, but I'm not going to answer those type of questions. But thanks. No, I never mistook a mannequin for a real person. If someone did that, then they're a moron. I mean, just be blunt about it. Just stop making Chucky films. I agree. Uh, didn't see Five Nights at Freddy's. Which film do I respect more? The Exorcist. Favorite Toby Hooper film? The Mangler. Favorite cartoons watched growing up? 80s Ninja Turtles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and The Simpsons. Dog Day Afternoon, I mean, I don't know if I call that a comedy. Scent of a Woman, I haven't seen Scent of a Woman. Arrow video release movies. What depends which ones. I mean, I don't have a lot of Arrow video stuff. Blackpink, I don't know what that is. Favorite martial arts movies of all time. That's tough because what what is the requisite of a martial arts film? Like Hard Target has martial arts in it, but could you call that a martial arts film? Probably not. So it'd have to be like I'd have to have like a list, like from this list of martial arts films. Like so, like again, what is the requisite of a martial arts film? I mean, I guess Bloodsport would be in there, or Like Deadly Outbreak has martial arts in it. Is that considered a martial arts film with Jess Speakman? Oh, no problem, Retro Crypt. But yeah, I don't want to get into that because I don't really. Here's something: never give details about your life online because there's people who don't like you that will use anything against you. So you always gotta be careful of that, Retro Crypt. I don't really buy movies or games that often anymore, to be honest. But no problem, Retro Crypt. I get what you mean. In the realm of Enter the Dragon type movies, so you mean like martial art tournament movies? I mean, I get like that's what I mean. Like martial arts, like there's movies with martial arts in them, but I don't know. I just like now you say okay, tournament movies. That's a whole different thing. So it just depends on. For me, I have to have a limited parameter to it. Oh, thank you, Tadera. I appreciate that. My top four favorite dog show. Oh, shows, I guess. John Ritter's Clifford the Big Red Dog from 2000. Martha Speeds, Wishbone, Scooby Doo. I mean, Scooby Doo is the only one I know, so I could agree with that. The others I've never seen, so yeah, I can't say anything about it. But that's cool. Yeah, Scooby Doo would be probably the thing for me. Thank you, I Live It In One. I appreciate it, man. But here's my last question for tonight. I have to hide out for tonight. What do you think? Oh, head out. What do you think they can do a live? Why do you think they can never do a live action GI Joe movie that's worth a crap? Uh, okay. Here's my question: What would a GI movie? What would a GI Joe movie entail in today's age? Like seriously, what would it be? Because it's this. Here's the thing: it's a concept that works as a cartoon. It doesn't work as a movie. Because let's be honest, what was in the GI Joe cartoon? They go after the bad guys, but they couldn't kill them because it was a cartoon. So if it's just about a group of people going to kill the bad guys, you can name the Delta Force then as a GI Joe movie. If you think about it, I mean, if Robert Forster was Cobra Commander, boom, the Delta Force is a GI Joe movie. You even got the motorcycle with the missiles. So what do you do? Do you have the GI Joe kill people like I would with Ninja Turtles? If you go in that route, no one would do that though. Well, I can't say no one because they try to do with the GI Joe live action to be fair, but how far do you go? Do you go PG-13 and then it comes off as tame? Not sitting there going, well, I got the Delta Force. I could watch that movie. I Chuck Norris jam a missile up someone's ass. Why do I need to see a GI Joe and see a tame version of that? So that's what I mean. It gets into what do you want out of a GI Joe movie? If you want them really going in to kick ass, take names, you want it rated R, you're not going to get that. If you want them to just capture the bad guys, maybe. That's the question you have to ask yourself. What do you want out of a GI Joe movie? What are you asking for? We don't have a ninja with swords, but he can't kill anybody really, or if he does, he can't really show anything. So yeah, I mean that's the I think a question a lot of these people who make these films can't answer themselves. Like, what do they want out of a GI Joe movie? No Channing Tatum. Okay, well, maybe that'd be one thing to this do. Hey, Sean, hope you're doing well, man. Psycho Obo, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And thank you guys. My favorite sci-fi horror, Aliens, The Thing, Pitch Black, The Blob remake, They Live. Good list. Very good list. All movies I like. I mean, Aliens and The Blob remake and The Thing would be on my list too. Of top 5. They Live, Pitch Black, good choices. So appreciate it. Good choices. Can't disagree with them. Hey, John. I'm at work at Disney, almost out of here, so I thought I'd say hi. Hope you're doing well, John. Sorry that you're working with Disney. I know I know what job you have, but hope you're doing well, man. Don't let Disney get you by the balls too much. For those wondering, he works at the theme park, not the studio. Works at the theme parks. So yes, The Mangler is my favorite Toby Hooper film. I said it. The Mangler is my favorite. It's the most underrated. It's the most weird. Ted Levine is great in it. And it's the most batshit insane. I love how batshit insane The Mangler is batshit insane. I love it. I love how, and it's underrated. Like it doesn't. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is great, and it gets the respect it deserves. I'm just saying, take care. I live again. One. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. By the way, I did get your reviews filmed. I just have to upload it. I did like There's Nothing Out There, which, by the way, there is a Blu-ray. There was a Blu-ray from Vendors. I'll talk to I Live Again One before he leaves. There's Nothing Out There I enjoyed. Underrated gem of a movie. Wanted to get the Blu-ray. It's out of print. But apparently Ronin Flicks is coming out with a Blu-ray of it in October, Halloween this year. So I may want to pick it out because I think Ronin Flicks, again, on Halloween they're releasing a Blu-ray of it, I believe. Hey there, Julie. So that's cool. I definitely will try to pick that up. Take care, Caleb. Have a good night, man. Thank you so much. To Dear Godzilla, thank you, man. What's your thoughts on this one? Oh, I've seen that commercial on YouTube. Yeah. It's the one where it's a de-aged Dolph Lundgren with the haircut he has in Rocky 4, saves him from falling. I mean, it's interesting. First off, to have Dolph Lundgren in there is cool because Dolph Lundgren is the man. I'm a big Dolph Lundgren fan. So for him to get work. Number two is interesting to see the de-aging effect, to see like how Dolph would have been before Rocky 4, like how very young and have the haircut. The de-aging is interesting. They got Dolph to voice the character, voice the person. It was cool to see. So again, Dolph can't go wrong. Well, I love Dolph Lundgren, so the reviews will be uploaded. I don't know when. I have about like 10 to get to. Before then, I will try to get it up as soon as I can. Hopefully, I mean it's Thursday now. Hopefully by the end of the month. I'll try to do it by the end of the month. Try to. But thank you, RetroCrypt, and thank you, I Live in One. Thank you, everybody. Do you think it was a missed opportunity not using Kurt Russell for They Live? I still love Roddy, so I'm happy either way. No. No, I think Roddy. Kurt Russell's a great actor. I think Roddy was better as that blue collar, downtrodden guy who had that attitude. As much as I like Kurt Russell, we would not have gotten that line because Roddy Piper made up that line with the bubble gum. Because John Carpenter saw that with what Roddy Piper wrote. So Roddy Piper, because he would write a lot for his promos, like what he would say, and he would go with, "I've come here to kick ass and chew bubblegum." And as much as like Kurt Russell, I can't see him saying that type of line. I mean, he did well in Stargate, say hello to King Tut asshole, but Roddy made that line work. He made that character work, and I'm thinking Roddy was the right choice for it. So I did. No, I don't think it was a missed opportunity. I think Roddy Piper was perfect for that role. That's me though. And I lived in one. Never Hiked Alone 2. I didn't mind. I think the music sucked. I think the movie was a bit too long. I don't think there were enough kills. But overall, I didn't mind it. I liked it for what it was. It was okay. First one, first Never Hiked Alone was better, but I did like it for what it was. I thought it was okay. But it was better than the second one, but Never Hike in the Snow, but not as good as the first one. So it was okay, but the music really sucked. I don't like the Mangler Reborn. That's a piece of shit. I never said I like the Mangler Reborn. How do you like the Mangler Reborn? I don't. I think it's a piece of shit. I said I like the first Mangler movie. You have a good night too, Olivia One. Favorite butt flower role? Probably They Live. Comedies today are all about raunch. Don't ask me. I don't know why. What's next? A Woody Woodpecker killer? No, Peter Pan is next. And Bambi. And I'm being serious. No, I don't think The Mandal is better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it's a more fun, entertaining movie, and that's what I base my views on. I go to movies for entertainment first and foremost. So when I say my favorite movies, they're about entertainment factor. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a much better made movie, but I think The Mangler is more entertaining, and that's why I enjoy it more because it's more entertaining. That's why I put it as my favorite Tobe Hooper film because I find it more entertaining. And that's how I always base my lists. Why do you think my favorite film is Hard Target? Because I find it the most highly entertaining. And Aliens is up there and all these other films because I find them entertaining. And that's why I go see movies for entertainment, first and foremost. Would you watch Jason Statham's Manhattan over Blood and Honey? Yes, I would. Oh, no. Okay, all right. No, I don't like The Metal Reborn. Because the way the question was worded is, how do you like Metal Reborn? I'm like, I don't. But no, I don't like the movie. Master Universe I put above Legend. Fanes, I never even heard of Fanes. But yeah, that's what I heard is that there's going to be like a Bambi and Peter Pan horror movie. That's what I heard. People talking about Winnie the Pooh, Bag of Money. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You guys can talk however you want about as much as you want about Winnie the Pooh. I said my piece on it. Which is worse? Both, Sean. Both sucked. I don't know which is worse. The Mangler did have two sequels, and they're not worth watching, but I do like the first one. Oh, cool. It downloaded. Cool. So, take that off. Sorry, just reading the chat. Oh, thank you, man. What's worse? Skinamarink is worse than Bags of Money. I will say that. Yeah, I say Skinamarink is worse because nothing happens in Skinamarink except uh, shots of Lego toys and corners of rooms and pillows or whatever the fuck. Nothing else happens in Skinamarink. As much as it sucks, things that actually do happen in Blood and Honey. Isn't even a movie. Yeah, Skinamarink is not even a movie. I can agree to that. The Book of the Dead was in Jason Goes to Hell because the director wanted to have a fun motif in it. But yes, that's what Adam Marcus said on the commentary, that the idea was that what if Mrs. Voorhees had used the Book of the Dead to resurrect Jason? Which makes as much sense as Jason just being alive after drowning and just walking around living off the land for a couple decades and then getting a fucking machete in the shoulder and getting an axe in the head and still alive. I mean, if we're going to be honest, really none of the Friday 13 films make sense if you go into that. Brad Hammer, I don't know. I didn't write Blood and Honey. You're asking the wrong guy. What the fuck is science? Based on science. Do you like listening to music? Yeah, who doesn't? To be fair, isn't Jason technically like a zombie at part 6? But I don't think he was a zombie until then. He wasn't supposed to be. The Calling. I probably only heard one or two songs of theirs. We Are Marshall. Someone requested a review of that, so I'll just wait for the review. Gunman production. I'll review that sometime. That was a request. Terrifier films. I don't like the Terrifier movie. I'm not seeing the second one. I don't give a fuck. It's a 2.5 hour slasher film. And a friend of mine reviewed it and he gave a positive review and he got the video taken down. So I have a protest against Terrifier 2. Fuck that movie. For taking my friend's video down and giving him a strike on the channel. Fuck that movie. Fuck Terrifier 2. Uh, Catch Your Cartoon Intro Song. Ninja Turtles. Disaster Movie and Meet the Spartans. They're the same movie. They suck just as much. Yeah, Michael Keane, the choice voice. He used 3 still pictures on the positive review. David Terrifier 2, and the review was taken down because he had a couple still pictures. Yeah, King, Teen. So fuck that movie. Sean, I would choose Killer Clowns from Outer Space. For Protocol, I didn't see. Lake House, it was okay for what it is. Steven, I would choose Scream. Oh, thank you, Lord Draugr. Thank you. Do you think monster movies like Godzilla would be better made as animated films? I mean, I don't know if I say better made. I get what you mean because that way you're not dealing with a lot of the technical hiccups with CGI trying to blend in with live action or a man in a suit, but people will call it cheesy. But there's still something to be said about something physically there being utilized with the action and the model work that brings a sense of charm that you don't get in animation. So I don't know if I would say better made. Easier, but I don't know if I say better made. Also, will cut. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. The YouTubers I watch are my friends. That's really the only people I watch. Earthquake, I don't remember much of the movie. Worst superhero movie? I don't know. There's too many to choose. The Avengers 1998, I didn't see. Take care, though. RJB, I would choose Jason Statham films. Crank 2, Transporter 2, one of them. Haven't seen the Fourth Protocol Gunman. I already said that. Creature from the Haunted Sea, I didn't see. The Flash is a bad movie. I don't know if it's the worst superhero movie. I don't know what would be the worst. Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I'll say that's the worst. Worst superhero movie I've seen. There you go. I'll put Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Body Melt, I've heard of. I've never seen. Would Michael Keaton work as James Bond? If he was the right age for it, sure. 1998, I don't know what films came out in 1998. I have to look at a list. I mean, I don't know what horror films came out in 1998. John Carpenter's Vampires, that came out in theaters. Halloween H2O came out in theaters. The Faculty came out in theaters, and I like those movies. Blade, Deep Rising, The Faculty, Halloween H2O. I like those movies. Urban Legend, I liked. John Carpenter's Vampires, I liked. So yeah, those came out in 1998. I like those movies. Fuck Bride of Chucky. Yeah, Urban Legend, I liked. Halloween H2O, I liked. The Faculty, I remember liking that film. Well, that's more sci-fi. Psycho. We're talking about good ones, not Psycho remake ones. So there's a couple. Deep Rising. I love Deep Rising. Killers of the Flower Moon. I don't know. The trailer looked boring as shit. It's 3.5 hours long, so I have no interest in watching it. The trailer looked boring as shit, and it's 3.5 hours long. So I'm not watching it anytime soon. Sorry. Nothing about the story makes me interested in seeing the film. Nothing about the story intrigues me enough to go, I want to see it. I mean, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't. Nothing about it does. If it does to other people, cool, but it doesn't to me. What about Apu? Got canceled for bullshit reasons. Bullshit reasons. Thank you, Tudera. I appreciate it, man. How would you rank Wills O'Brien and Ray Harryhausen type of practical effects, Godzilla type of practical effects, 80s and 90s type of practical effects, and Feeders type of practical effects? I mean, rank them? Hey, Jackal Gold Kick. 80s and 90s, number one. Wills O'Brien, Ray Harryhausen, number two. Godzilla type, number three. And Feeders type, last and number four. That's how I would rank them. Michael Caine, he was fine as Alfred. I had no issues with him as Alfred. Check that later. But yeah. Yeah, that's how I'd rank them. Take care, Video Master. Arcade, the only one of those I like is Maximum Overdrive. I don't like the other ones. Didn't watch Everybody Loves Raymond. I've seen clips, but not episodes. That wasn't really. Disturbing Behavior is meh, so. But Killers for the Flower Moon, like, again, the trailer did nothing for me. I don't think it looks interesting, and it's 3.5 hours long. Sean, I would choose Duel. Shark Tale, I mean, I did the review, so I mean, the worst part, the dialogue. Do you think there'll be a Pope's Exorcist 2? No, I don't think there's enough. There wasn't enough of a fanfare to qualify a sequel. Unless you do some lame direct-to-video sequel that has nobody return. But no, I think there's very little fanfare buzz, I should say, to qualify a sequel. So no, I don't think there will be. Pet Sematary Bloodlines, never saw it. Was never requested it. Favorite zombie movie, Dawn of the Dead, George Romero's film. A Martin Scorsese film you didn't like? I'm sure I don't remember all of his films though at the top of my head. Mean Streets I didn't care for. Will you watch Really Scott Napoleon? Why would I give a fuck about that movie? How much new footage is put back? It's the uncut versions. So each episode has about 3 to 4 minutes put back in. I don't care about Chicken Run 2. Shutter Island, yeah, that's another one I didn't care for. Favorite George Romero non-zombie film? Creepshow and Monty Shines. Well, I guess there's a zombie in Creepshow, so Monty Shines. Interstate 60, never saw it. Yeah, Pet Sematary Bloodlines, I didn't watch. Never saw the film. Okay, I just got to do this. Sorry, I'll look at the chat in a bit. 1 second. I'm trying to do this. Come on. Hate this stupid keyboard. There you go. Thank you. There. I like Bringing Out the Dead. I do like that movie. Which movie genre is your least favorite? Hey there, the dude. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Least favorite movie genre? I don't know if I have a least favorite. Oh, no problem, DV. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for your kindness. Have a good night, man. Thank you. Least favorite George Romero film? Well, Night of the Living Dead is not my least favorite George Romero film. That's Survival of the Dead is my least favorite George Romero film. Survival of the Dead. How come you don't care about the Marvels? Here's my question. Why do you care about the Marvels? Give me 3 reasons why you care about the new Marvels movie, Steven. Give me 3 reasons. I want to hear this. And there's no wrong answers, your opinion, but I want to hear 3 reasons why you care about the Marvels. Split Image, I didn't see. The dude, which one was it? Because it's not going to have your username on there. So which is it? Overnight Delivery. I don't even remember that movie. Survival of the Dead did suck. Nina Dobrev. Who the hell is Nina Dobrev? Oh, okay, yeah, I did get it. The dude. It will take a while because I have I have 11 movies to upload. I got 7 to record. I got another 10 to do. So I will get to it as soon as I can. I'll just say this here. I'm not a fan of the Rage Terry 2. I think that sequel sucks. So I don't know if you're a fan of the movie. You might not like what I have to say about it, but I think that sequel sucks. But I will get to it as soon as I can. Who the fuck is Shaun White? Snowboarder? Well, I don't watch snowboarding, so I wouldn't know. Oh, thank you, the dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Rage Terry 2. I thought this is like a shitty remake of Terry, and they've already done shitty remakes of Terry. Like, what was the point of this? Like, oh, bring back the girl from the first one, then she dies and does nothing, accomplishes nothing. The Idol, everything about The Idol sucks. Except maybe. There's maybe one actor I liked in The Idol. Why can't I remember his name? He was Hank Azaria. Uh, I don't know. I think both of those Terry movies. I don't know. I think Terry 2 and the remake sucked. Vampire Diaries. I didn't see Vampire Diaries. I don't watch Vampire Diaries. Fair Ninja Turtles film. The first and second one. Neo Punch. I would choose Taxi Driver. Flash Flex. I would choose Gordon Ramsay. I don't give a fuck what the Weeknd does. He could retire and fuck off right here. I don't give a shit about the Weeknd. Unless it's Saturday, Sunday, I'll care about that weekend, but not the weekend. Best horror remakes of the last 20 years. Hills of Eyes remake. House on Haunted. Well, from 2003 to now. Yeah, Hills of Eyes remake is one. I enjoy that one. People make fun of the weekend. Very nice. Oh, thank you, Tiara. Thank you, man. For me, it's to say which are better between. For me, it's tough to say which is better between the 80s, 90s, and Godzilla. 80s and 90s, greatest effects, practical effects are charming. Yeah, they are charming. I agree with you. But for me, I would choose the 80s and 90s because the Thing, the Blob, the Fly, even stuff in Poltergeist and Evil Dead 2, and it's hard to beat that kind of stuff. Would Secret of the Ooze be better if the Turtles actually used the weapons? Johnny, come on, man. Really? That's what you don't complain about? No, no one's ever sent pay requests for movies that don't exist. Like, really? You don't complain that the Turtles don't use their weapons? Really? Okay, let me ask you, how did the Turtles use their weapons in the first movie? That was really, really, really adamant. Blocking, and what else? Leo cut a little bit of the Shredder's arm for about a second. Mikey can't bash someone's head in. Raph can't stick someone in the neck. Leo can't stab anyone. Donnie can't smash a bowl across someone's skull. So what the fuck is the point of using ninja weapons if you can't fucking use them for their purpose as ninja weapons? You use them to beat the shit out of people. You can't do that with PG. So, and both films are PG. So yeah, they're technically using them, but they don't use them to the effect that they should be. So it doesn't really matter, at least to me, unless you make it R-rated, which they will never do. So no, it didn't matter they didn't use their weapons because they barely used their fucking weapons in the first fucking movie either. I agree. Super Shredder was wasted. I agree with that. Dolph Gold does. I absolutely agree with that. But I still love the film. And fuck Vanilla Ice. But I still love that film. No problem, Lucas Green. I did finish the game. It will be 19 parts. I did like it more this time than I did the first time playing The Last of Us. So, yeah, I did finish it. It will be 19 parts. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate it. Really appreciate your kindness. Yeah, fuck Vanilla Ice. Hey there, Miguel. Didn't Judith Ho get replaced for complaining about the violence in the first movie? That's what I heard. She probably changes her story now, but I do remember hearing about that back in the day. I really do remember hearing that. But I'm sure if you asked her now, she'll not say that, and she'll say a different reason for it. Why do I hate Vanilla Ice? Because he sucks at his job, and his songs suck, in my opinion. I don't watch the Chucky TV show because so fuck it. Fuck the Chucky TV show. Who gives a shit? Turtles one isn't even that violent. Well, no, I mean because it's PG. You're not going to get much violence. I mean, it's more than you think in terms of, oh, Raphael got the shit kicked out of him, thrown through a window and in a coma, like that type. But actual violence, no, because it's rated PG. What are they going to do? Spitball him to death? You can only do so much with PG. Samuel, they're all worse. There's can't choose. They're all worse. So Vicente Guerrero, did you never not read the comic books? The comic books were R rated. An R-rated Ninja Turtles Bowser will be directed and written by the Blood and Honey team. So Vicente Guerrero, you don't know your history about the Ninja Turtles, and you don't know where they came from the comic books that literally lasted for years and years before there was even a cartoon, which was not the case with Winnie the Pooh. Literally, the first issue is them fighting the Shredder, fucking him up, and then he tries to kill himself, and there's a bomb that blows him up. Literally, the first issue of the comics. Where do you think Where do you think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comes from? Like seriously, where do you think it came from? Do you think the '80s cartoon was the first time they appeared? Yes, 1984 comic book. Years before the cartoon. Years. Dozens and dozens of issues. That's like saying Batman 89 comes out and is a bit darker. Oh, Batman 89? Batman Dark? Man, they might as well do the Winnie the Pooh bag of money. Well, that's okay, Vicente Guerrero. In all seriousness, look it up. Be my guest. In all seriousness, I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of other people who, at least you acted nice about it. There's other people that talk like that and act like dickheads. I'm talking about those people, not you. But in all seriousness, Vicente, look up the comic book from 1984 onward. Type Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 1, issue number 2, issue number 3, and you'll find them online and look them up. And I'm sure you do find pages and watch them. They're black and white, very violent. They're in the nest room. Well, actually, no. We'll do a bit of history lesson for this. 1 second. Forgot I have this here. This is how they were back in the day. This is for Vicente Guerrero. This is how they were back in the day. So 1 second. Let's get some more of this in here. That's how they were. Donatello issue number 1. Because they had a Raphael issue, they had a Donatello issue. There you go. That's how they were back in the day. To Vicente Guerrero, this is issue number 1. This is literally how they were drawn and how they were meant to be back in the day. This is what started their popularity. Let's see. You got this here. Okay, let's go through, let's see. See what we got here. 1 second. So let me get this thing up, and there we go, right there. This from Tales of the TMNT. Speaking of which, part of the early issues, throwing weapons and ninja stars at the Shredder. We got this right here. And let me see. Of course, this goes in the 80s cartoon. See, were there? Did they have the other comics? Check real quick. Oh, speaking of which, there's this right here. This right here. So, dear Godzilla, I'll get to that super chat in a minute. Thank you so much. There's this bit. We got this here. Let's see. Go that right there. All in this right here. So wanted to show a bit of that. But yeah, thank you, Bobby. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you so much. Do you know that Goji fan and Rob from ETM Entertainment Talk Nation almost had a falling out because of some fans on Facebook? They became friends around 2013, 2017. They almost fall out. Well, again, I barely know who they are, so I'm not familiar with them. Like I said, so yeah, I don't know much about them, but so I can't tell you anything about it. So, but hey, if they're still friends, that's cool. Rob, why does Rob sound familiar from ETM Entertainment? Why does Rob sound familiar? Why does that guy sound familiar? That's not who I think it is it? No, I don't think it is. No, I don't think that's the guy I'm thinking of. No. No, this is someone else. Okay. I'm thinking of someone else. I was thinking of a guy, I forget his name. When Godzilla 2014 came out, I didn't like the film. I still don't like the film. I think it was a big cock tease of a movie. And the guy was like, but how could you not like it? I said, for the reason I said in my review. But still, how could you not like it? And then he contacted like another guy on Facebook, and then that guy talked to me on Facebook, going, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy. He just loses his mind." I'm like, and then he like went on this tirade because I didn't like Godzilla 2014. So go figure. I know it was a guy named Rob. It might not be that guy. Greetings from Cali. The strike is over. I'm still having trouble finding work as a prop maker. Oh, hey there, man. I remember you. I do remember you, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. See, that's the thing. When it's about the strike stuff, I've said before, I don't give a shit about it. That's the people I give a shit about. Guys like Hugo here. When I say I don't give a shit, I'm talking about the people who are the actors and writers. No disrespect to Rich, because they don't help your ass out. They don't pay you anything anyway, except a bunch of stress and headache. But I'm talking about like the people that make like millions of dollars. I need to make 10 million, not 5 million. I need to make 12, not 8 million. That's the people I talk about. It's just easier to say, I'll do 5, but yeah. And hey, Rich from a direct to screenwriter, thank you. Yeah, that book I got a long time ago and enjoyed ever since. So, hey, what can you do? Wish you luck, man. Being a prop maker, wish you luck, man. If I had the money, I'd pay you to do stuff. Although I guess it wouldn't be a prop, so it wouldn't be in the vicinity. You know what? I want a figure. If I knew someone who did this type of stuff, I would love to. I want a Raphael figure like this, but with a bow, C4 tip bow and arrow like Rambo 2, Rambo 3. If anyone knows anybody that knows how to do figures, I want to request that and see how much it costs. What do you want? I want a Raphael like this guy, right? I want this guy, but in a pose like Rambo 2 and 3 with a C4 tip explosive arrow. So if anyone knows who does that stuff, let me know and figure out how much it costs. Because that is one thing I would love to get one day, but that'll never happen. Well, I don't mean a Raphael statue. I mean like a custom one. But because there are none that have that, so it'd have to be custom. But that's what I would want a custom one. But yeah, I mean that is pretty pricey, I know. Nick B, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well, man. Sean Clark, the only movie location video channel you watch, pretty much. But how you doing, Hugo? How you doing, Rich? How you guys doing? Sorry, just waiting for the stream chat to catch up. Loading. Never dressed up as Raphael for Halloween. Nope, never did. I agree with you on the strike. I hate every second of it. Did nothing but hurt me and a bunch of other people at my low level of the industry. So wait a minute. We got a writer. We got a prop maker. All I need to get is a couple $1,000,000 and a costume designer, effects guy, and a martial arts trainer, and we'll make a Ninja Turtles movie. No, I'd be too fucking lazy to do it. I would. There you go. Why do you think there's so much suffering and murder in the world? Because humanity sucks and they're hypocritical and shit happens. Hey, yeah, be my guest. And trust me, I know it's not going to be cheap, but regardless of that, I'll be very curious. Because it's something I always wanted. I always wanted, again, because I love Rambo and I love Raphael so much. Just a combination of the two. I didn't like that Rambo 3, Rambo 2 shot with the C4 arrows, but he's like this. He can even have like one eye closed for it. Because I always wanted that. Like even a picture, but I don't know how to draw. So isn't there another strike going on, or is it? Because I know they mentioned that's why the Deadpool 3 thing is pushed back. Isn't there another strike going on, or is that the actor strike? Or is it a different strike? I don't even know. I can't get these strikes figured out. It's like there's a new strike every 5 minutes. My balls want to strike from my underwear. Let me show them now. I'm just kidding. Can't do that on YouTube. Plus, don't want to do that. But I'm just serious. Like, there's a strike every fucking 5 minutes, it seems. An Alien's pulse rifle. Well, here's the thing: the replicas, they're all plastic, and it's like I've held one of those. It just feels cheap, the plastic. I mean, they're custom, but it's like plastic. I don't know, just not the same. Jedizilla, I don't really talk about that stuff. I mean, you can if you want, but I don't really talk about what's going on overseas. Uh, Neopunk Blue Beetle is worse. Thank you, Vinny. Appreciate it, man. I do my best, but I'm not doing much. I'm just being honest, and a lot of people get pissed off about it, but it is what it is. Sorry about the throat. But yeah, the pulse rifle things, I've seen them online, and I've held one before, and they just cheap. Even though it's $700, it still feels like cheap plastic. I don't know. It's just they can't do metal. I guess because it's too expensive. Maybe legalities of some sort. I don't know. But I guess that's why people just go just go buy a shotgun or something. You know? Maybe there you go. I mean, I am in Texas, so maybe I should just go buy a shotgun and just deal with it. NSYNC done a movie. I went out and watched it. I don't know who the haunted hippie is. Never heard of the person. And why does he give a shit what you like and don't like? Texas is hot, and it's hot, and there's roaches everywhere. Because Texas, if anyone's in Texas, you know how it is. There's roaches everywhere, no matter what you do. There's always roaches. Again, anyone who lives in Texas, they know what I mean. You be as clean and get all the holes out. There's a vent. Oh, there'll be a roach. And yeah, I don't live in Dallas. I don't, I don't know who in there. Who here in the chat lives in Texas? I'm curious. And if you don't live in Texas, just don't say anything. Who lives in Texas? Let them say something. Yeah, I know Burt Young passed away. May you rest in peace. Bengal spray. Bengal spray. I've never heard of Bengal spray. Goblins. So Scratch Burnal, you do too? Mr. Cool. So am I the only one that deals with roaches, or do any of you guys, no matter what, like every other night, one will pop out? Or am I the only person in Texas that deals with it? And I do have raid. People are asking. Or I'm the only dumb motherfucker in Texas that deals with it. Just curious. No roaches by. Hey, Silver Wings, hope you're doing well, man. How you doing? Great job on the Resident Evil remake. Looking forward to what you do next, man. But you're in Jersey, right? Yeah, we're in Texas, so we don't have the that's Hey, Yellow Devil. Well, Rat Hammer, when you live in the middle of the. Well, no, here's the thing. You live in the middle of nowhere out in the country, it's bound to happen. Gunstar Heroes, cool. I will definitely check that out. And Sewer Shark, that would be interesting. I remember hearing about Sewer Shark. Very cool. Cool. So enough about the roaches. It just Texas hot as fuck every day. I'm clean. Yeah, Motionless Zombie. I know how that goes. So, and that was an upscale neighborhood in North Dallas. I'm laughing because I get your frustration. But that was supposed to be getting colder everywhere apparently. Nah, it's just one of those things that will just always happen because I have three vents here, which works well for the AC. But for some reason, the way they built it, there's three fucking vents. Which, granted, it makes the AC feel good and cold. It's just three fucking openings for anything to come in. So you just have to deal with it. You just have to deal with it. That's all it is. Are you going to stream a horror film coming during Halloween? No, not that I know of. Plus, when I stream a commentary, nobody, like 10 people, are in the chat to watch. So that's why I don't really stream unless it's a paid request. Oh yeah, Silver Wings. I was just showing this because I was on the chat in your stream. We were talking about TMNT 3. Uh, this might be a book you might like. It's definitely worth a look. And for those who came in, yeah, this shows the history visually, which is very cool, of all the turtle stuff. Get a good picture, Ian. See if I just show. Oh yeah, like this one. Let's see if I get the. What was the one over here? I was showing a bit of it. Oh yeah, this one. This stuff here. And you can't see it, but there's the body count with Raphael and Casey Jones. Very much John Woo inspired comic. It's about a 4 or so issue series. And then you have the Image comics, where Raphael got his face burned off, Leo got his hand bitten off by an alligator, and Donnie got pretty much killed and turned into a cyborg. And Mighty got some nutty and got some kids. So, and here's Jada Pinkett trying to kill who she thinks is Will Smith, but doesn't realize it's Raphael. So there's Jada Pinkett. If you want to see her comic book form. Uh, Spider nearby. Maybe let them or any buddies do the jobs. So I'm not letting spiders in the fucking thing. This book it was on Amazon. I don't know if it's in print now, but last I got on Amazon. It's called The Ultimate Visual History of the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I have that too. I have that over there. I'm surprised I'm surprised there's not an omnibus of the comics. There might be one. But yeah, this is a different one. I have the autobiography over here. This is talks about the whole history of the turtles. So like they go into and what's cool about this is that they have all these little additions. Like for example, they have all this additional content in there. So like for example, this you see there's a piece of paper there. You can look at it and it is the fan club membership letter that you get. So there's all this added stuff they put in there along with the pages. So for example, this has a little flyer about advertising for the comic in 1985. There's Archie before Riverdale. Let's see. I wonder if they have. Let's see. They have a lot of stuff in here. Like this shows. I mean, it was a shitty 2014 film. They even took a page of the script. This is how much the script sucks. They just gave it away for free in this fucking book. Here's a page of the script. White draft, so they're racist. White draft. Why it gotta be white draft? Why can't it be black draft or yellow draft? So, yeah, I like the little extra stuff too. Carnivorous plants in my area? No, thankfully, not that I know of. At least not that I know of. So that's good with me. New metal, not for me. Hey, I mean they have Blackula and you got Blackenstein, so why not Black Draft starring Idris Elba? About a racist white arsonist played by Rob Schneider, and Idris Elba has to go get him as a firefighter. Get the draft called the Black Draft. Kevin Hart's in it, and he dies in the first 10 minutes from an explosion. The real Father of Morth, I don't know anything about the real guy. I just know what I saw in the movie, but I know nothing about the real guy, so can't tell you anything about the real guy. A pet Venus flytrap, I don't know why you would think I had one, but no, I don't. Never did have one. Jada has a new metal band? What? Oh, she had a new metal band? Wicked Wisdom. Well, that's false advertising. Well, the wicked part's real, but not wisdom. Yeah, there's a Blockula remake being made. I know. That'll star Jada Pinkett as well, since she likes to suck the life out of people. They write the role for her. I mean, she does suck. Hellraiser or Hellbound? You mean like Hellraiser 2? Hellraiser 2 is my favorite Hellraiser film. And hey there, Sloan. Sorry I missed you. Hope you're doing well. Tool, like a couple of people have asked me about Tool. I haven't heard much of their songs. Wicked Wisdom has been around. That's too bad. Because Jada Pink doesn't deserve to be. She's a fucking dumb bitch. A bald ass head. Her husband was from the streets of Philadelphia, and she looks like she's from the movie. Killers of the Flower Moon shows all the action scenes in the film in the trailer. That's most trailers. That's most trailers nowadays. Do you have any Rambo books or movie magazines? Back in the day, I think I did. But sadly, they're gone from time. I know there's a Rambo 3 magazine back in the day. I'm sure I could probably find it on Amazon. I mean, eBay. I'm sure I could find it on eBay, but I never had it. I do remember seeing a lot of advertisements for it though. And there might have been a Rambo 2 magazine back in the day. I know of the books. I know the First Blood novel and how different it is from the movie, because in the novel, Rambo was more psychotic. He killed pretty much everybody, including the kid, Hunter, and his dad, and wiped out most of the town. And then by the end, Colonel Chapman pretty much had to blow his head off with a shotgun. So First Blood was a lot bloodier than the movie. And then the second one, it was going to be James Cameron helped write it, and it was going to start with Rambo and the mental institution. It was going to be a buddy cop film. I mean, buddy cop, no cops. A buddy film with him and John Travolta, because John Travolta was going to carry all this equipment, because he was going to be the tech guy, the communication guy. And then I know Rambo 3, there was a lot of ideas, and there was like if you read the book, there's a lot more of them wandering around the desert. I think like Troutman was hurt, and so Rambo had to like carry Troutman throughout the desert or something. I like the movies we got though, more so. Yeah, I know about the 7 years Jaden and Will. I did know about that because everybody talked about it, understandably so. Oh, you never seen the stuff? It's worth a look. It's worth a look. It's a fun movie. Plus, it's a nice satire on corporations and fast food. I tried to watch Daily Prey one time. I couldn't get through it. Hey there, Don. Hey there, Andy Keyshore. So, I can't remember if he kill Sheriff Teasel in the novel. Fuck, I can't remember. I know Civil Wings, he read it recently. Just mentioned he did the Rambo 2 video game on Sega Master System. So he might know more than me. Yeah, dies in the novel. There you go. So there you go. That answers that question. He's dead, Jim. He's dead. I was trying to do something. There you go. So yeah, he does die in the novel. Cool. Teen shit cop wouldn't let him eat. Just wanted something to eat. God damn it. Keen shit cop. All I wanted was something to eat, god damn it. Fucking Diesel. Sure died in the movie too. Brian Denny did a good job in that role. But if he died, then Rambo would not have been able to get out of jail, and then we wouldn't have Rambo 2, which is my favorite. So I guess it all worked out. Rambo 2 and I love the First Blood, but 2 and 3 are my favorites. Well, Will Smith is fucked in the head. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if Jada Pinkett, your supposed wife, is telling your daughter to go write love letters, not love, but to write letters to Tupac about, oh, I wish you could have been my dad, when the guy's been dead for years and decades, what other warning sign do you need? You told our daughter to write a letter to Tupac saying, man, you could have been my dad. What more do you need? What more do you need? Rambo cartoon. I like that it had the Jared Goldsmith music, but they just ripped off G.I. Joe. That's all they did. And the voice did not fit. I'd rather have someone try to do a Stallone impersonation than just random voice. Yeah, because Will Smith, he don't give a fuck. I mean, if he don't give a fuck, then why should I give a fuck? I guess I've come to my conclusion. If Will Smith doesn't want to help himself, tough titty. I have no sympathy for him anymore. I don't. He could divorce her. He's got enough money. Even after divorce, he would have enough money than everybody in this chat would ever make in their entire life put together. If all 60 people watching took all their life savings, put them together, it would still be a tenth of what Will Smith has in his bank account. That's me being sincere. And we all know this. And that's after the divorce. He would still have 10 times the amount all of our finances put together. So it's not because the money. Plus, that shit gets into it where one cheat on the other. They've admitted it's an open relationship, so you already admitted, so there is no cheating thing. So I mean, fuck it. I have no sympathy for him anymore. The guy doesn't want to see. That's his fault now. That's his fault. Sorry, it's your fault, dude. You're too goddamn blind. Why don't you just wear shades for the rest of your life, and just be Ray Charles? Thoughts on the original Halloween 2 script taking place in a high-rise building? I prefer the hospital setting. I think it just made it seem more unique. High-rise building, I mean, I don't know. It just would seem more generic. So I prefer the hospital. The hospital gave it a bit more of a different feel, different vibe to it. Even to this day, there's not too many slasher films that took place in a hospital. Sound Rage has a little bit of it with Chuck Norris. The William Shatner, Michael Ironside film, Visiting Hours, which wasn't that good of a movie. Hey there, Lord Cosmo. Yeah, the hospital was a better choice. Yeah, don't fuck me. Yeah, don't fuck your friends. Don't fuck your son's friends. Zally, Jada. Yeah, I see the Marlon Wayans stand up. That was pretty funny. So I thought that was funnier than what Chris Rock did. Honestly, I think Marlon Wayans did a better job roasting Jada than Chris Rock did. I mean, Chris Rock, he was still funny, but still kind of disappointing. I don't think that's as good as it could have been. And Marlon Wayans, I thought, did a better job with it. And he wasn't the one that got slapped. Well, Never Hike Alone 2, a fan film I watched, does have Jason in a hospital. So just go type on YouTube Never Hike Alone 2. You'll watch a little bit of Jason in a hospital. It was harder for Chris because it was personal. That's what should have made it funnier because he would have more angst, anger, and verbal sting to attack people that wronged you. So that means you should be more go for the throat, hardcore. And he didn't do that, in my opinion. I mean, I like the hospital setting. I don't know if it's my favorite setting, but I like it. Is Godzilla Final Wars the Die Hard kaiju films? I don't. Doesn't really have anything to do with Die Hard. The plot's nothing like Die Hard. I don't really get the connection. Godzilla Final Wars and Die Hard have nothing to do with each other, so I don't really get the connection. Sorry, just looking at the chat. If you're wondering, well, why are you silent? I'm looking at the chat, letting people talk. And sometimes the chat on here, probably because StreamYard doesn't want to load right away. Rat Hammer, I'm talking about afterward when he did his special. I'm not talking about 2 seconds after he got slapped. I'm talking about his special later on where he did talk about it. Chris Rock ain't going to sue Will Smith. Otherwise, he would have done it already. Worst scene, Freddy's dead. When he was the witch, pretending to be the witch. Resurrection of Michael Myers, never heard of that one. Do you skip the dude family scene in Aliens? No. Man, I'm fine with it. Doesn't bother me that much. But I guess I'll end it here. It's been 2.5 hours long. It's a pretty good length of time. And it's about 10 o'clock now. I know I will stream on Halloween. Don't know what I'll be doing on Halloween, but I'll probably stream on Halloween. Probably won't be watching anything because I don't know. I watch horror films all year long. Halloween's like just another day to me. But with that said, you have a good night, everybody. Take care. We will see you guys later. I don't know, make something to eat. And see you in the next round. Take care for now, everybody. Bye-bye.